This is 40 grams of raw pasta. Can I use it to make something very filling during my weight loss journey? Let's find out. In this pot, I have already cooked deboned mackerel fish that I seasoned with the seasoning on the screen. Next, I added deboned panla fish. If you've been sleeping on panla fish, please wake up. I added sliced onion, habanero pepper, and gave that a good stir. Here I was just trying to taste for a seasoning adjustment, but there was no need for that because I had already seasoned the fish and I used the fish water to cook this pasta. I added the raw pasta. Please don't arrest me, don't sue me. This is how I like to eat my pasta. I break it, okay? I adjusted with little water and covered the pot to cook. It was almost ready. I added some carrots, covered that to cook for 2 minutes. And lastly, I'm going to add plenty ugu leaf. This is going to take the quantity from 0 to 100. With the way my girl cuts my ugu leaf, all I can say is Igwe, because she always understands the assignment. After adding the ugu leaf, I gave that a good stir and allow it to steam for a minute, and it was ready. This was so filling and delicious. Do well to check the comments for all the ingredients and measurements. Follow for more healthy recipes.
If you're eating a high protein diet but you're still not losing fat, you're probably just making one of these two mistakes. Fixing them changed everything for me and my clients, and it could for you too. Hey, I'm Gerard and I coach women over 40 who are done with the fad diets and are ready for real results. And one thing that is all too common with the women who come to me is that they've spent years doing the right things, eating clean, working out hard, following every little rule, and still couldn't lose that stubborn belly fat. Turns out it wasn't their effort, it was their meal strategy. Once I taught them these two simple shifts, they dropped the weight and kept it off. Here's the first one. Everyone's talking about protein, right? But no one is talking about fiber, especially in your first meal of the day. Fiber slows down digestion, balances blood sugar, keeps you full, and reduces those cravings. Meaning if you skip it, you're just setting yourself up to snack and completely crash later. The second mistake. People think that they're eating enough protein, but their choices aren't actually protein dense. Let's take eggs for example. Yes, eggs have protein, but most of the calories actually come from fat. One egg has 6 grams of protein and 70 calories. So if you're aiming for 30 to 40 grams at breakfast, that is 7 eggs and over 500 calories and 35 grams of fat. A much smarter option? Have 1 to 2 eggs and add a cup of egg whites. Same protein, fewer calories, and better balance. So no, it's not about eating perfect or eating super clean. It's about building meals that actually support your fat loss goals. And when you combine protein-dense foods with fiber-rich carbs, that is where the magic happens.
If you're on a weight loss journey and you still want to enjoy your soup and swallow, then this recipe is one you should try out. In here, I have 200 grams of boneless goat meat. I'm seasoning with the seasoning on the screen. I'll stir that and cover that to cook. While the meat is cooking, I'll proceed to prep other ingredients. I'm also going to be using 1 dried panla fish for this recipe. I mean, we're on a calorie deficit, but then we're making meals that are very high in protein. All right, so in that small white plate, I have 1 tablespoon of achi powder and 1 tablespoon of palm oil. You can see I'm adding that to the soup. This serves as a thickener for this soup. This soup is called achi soup, all right? So I added the dried panla fish, 1 habanero for that extra heat, and I covered the pot sideways to cook on extreme low heat while I proceed to blend 1 cup of whole grain oats for my swallow. Then the swallow is ready at this point. I checked on the soup and added uziza leaf. The flavor this gives to this soup is out of this world. If you have any questions you'd like to ask concerning this recipe, please do well to ask in the comments, and please do well to check the comments for all the ingredients and measurements. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. This hack is going to save you time and gas. If you're on a weight loss journey, you want to eat beans but you're tired of cooking beans every day, I'll be sharing with you how to cook, portion, and also preserve your beans to last for weeks. First, pick your beans, transfer to a pot, add water and let it boil. Once it boils, you're going to strain out the water, rinse thoroughly, and transfer it back to the pot. Add water that will be enough to cook the beans till it's very soft. I'm using 3 cups of raw beans. Okay, now I covered the pot and allowed that to cook till the water was completely dried and the beans was very soft. Here's how I portion the beans. I do 1 cup of beans in separate plates and half cup of beans in separate plates as well. This helps me decide which one to pick depending on what I'm having for that day or what I'm pairing with the beans. After portioning, I allow the beans to completely cool off before I cover the plate and transfer it to the freezer. And when you want to enjoy your beans, just pick out 1 plate, put it in a pot, sprinkle little water and let it steam on extreme low heat, and there you have it. Easy peasy. Let me know, will you be trying this?